What's up everybody, welcome to Money Management channel. My name is Andrei and today I'm going to be doing an update on BABA ticker.
I got the cash in the bag, stadium packed, born a rock star in this life, gonna live it up on.
And in today's video, first of all, I will show you where we are on the price chart and how we get there. Then we'll continue with the fundamental news that might drive the price of this company even higher. And at the end of this video, I will share my thoughts and my technical analysis. And I will show you what should we expect next. And before we get into all of that, if you guys would like to earn 2 free stocks with Moomoo valued up to $7,000, please check out that link in the description below. All you have to do is sign up for an account and deposit as little as $1. This is guaranteed free money. Full details you can see on the screen right now. So let's start with the price chart. I made my previous video right here at this very point and I've told you that we have consistently lower highs and lower lows, and technically we were in downtrend. And I've told you that we have increasing volume during this movement to the downside. This means most likely we'll see the trend reversal. On top of that, if we will take a look on indicators and if I switch to weekly time frame, I've told you that we had a bullish divergence, and on a weekly time frame, bullish divergence means that we might see a trend reversal that will last at least several weeks. And for now we have massive bounce to the upside with a huge increase in volume, and we have multiple divergences on the MACD as well, and this means most likely we just bounced from the range of the local bottom. So let's continue with the hourly time frame. And let me show you that right here, as you can see, we went lower from my previous video, and I've told you that this swing trade long position doesn't have any sense. And we lost about 16% during this movement. But from this point to its current range, it gained more than 40%. Huge increase in volume with a huge increase in price. Definitely it is a very good technical sign. So I will show you my technical analysis in just several minutes, and for now let's continue with the fundamental news. And I will show you what was the reason of this massive movement. First of all, let me show you the total sentiment for the markets. As you can see, Dow Jones gained about 1.55%, S&P 500 gained about 2.24%, and Nasdaq gained about 3.77%. Russell 2000 has an increase in price for 3.14%. Definitely the market is in green, and it is a very huge increase, I have to say. And here is the reason. Federal Reserve approves first interest rate hike in more than 3 years, sees 6 more ahead. And here are the key points. The Fed approved a 0.25 percentage point rate hike, the first increase since December 2018. Officials indicated an aggressive path ahead, with rate rises coming at each of the remaining 6 meetings in 2022. Members also pared expectations for economic growth this year and sharply raised their outlook for inflation. And I have to say that I've told you multiple times in my videos that if the interest rate hike will be not more than 0.25 percentage points, it will be definitely a bullish signal for the market, and it happened. So, and let's continue with the news directly related to BABA. First of all, let me show you this article. On Seeking Alpha on March 14th, we have this article that is titled Alibaba Baidu lead Chinese tech stocks south as downgrades say it's time to sell. And definitely it is a quite bearish article, and because of this article we had this decrease in price of BABA stock. And let me quote you this. Alibaba shares dropped more than 10%, while Baidu ended the day down by more than 8%. JD.com shares also fell by 10.5%, and Pinduoduo slumped more than 20% as JP Morgan analysts cut their ratings and stock price targets on all 4 companies to what is the equivalent of sell. Analyst Alex Yao cut his rating on Alibaba to underweight and slice his price target on the company's stock to $65 a share from $180. Yao said Alibaba is likely to continue to suffer from what he called geopolitical and macro risks, as the company in effect serves as a proxy for online use and businesses in China. So they reduce its price target to $65 from $180. Definitely, it implies a lot of fear, uncertainty, and doubts on the markets. And I have to say that from my experience, if we see a lot of this type of news from major agencies, it might be a signal right after the asset lost the majority of its value. And let me remind you that this asset is in a consistent downtrend for more than 1.5 years. And definitely $65 price target right after this massive decrease in price is nothing else but a signal to buy. And let me show you one interesting detail. As you can see, JP Morgan Chase and Co. posted their forecast on March 14th, and they cut the price target to $65. But if we'll take a look on their position on fintel.io, as you can see, JP Morgan Chase and Co. has 3 positions. One of them is call options, and the value of this position is more than $500,000. Then put option for more than $1.2 billion. And their current position for more than $1 billion. They reduced its position on February 11th, but they didn't close this position. And I have to say that if they are so bearish on Alibaba, why in the world they didn't close their position? And why they didn't save their money? And I have to say that the average price of this position, if you divide the value of this position by number of shares, the average price will be $118. So they are deeply in red, and they are setting their price target to $65. And I have to say that it doesn't make any sense. So, and let's continue with this news. On March 16th, we have the major news that drives the price of the stock higher. And it says, Alibaba, other Chinese tech stocks soar as Beijing throws support behind market. And let me quote you this. Alibaba, JD.com and several other Chinese tech stocks soared on Wednesday after state-run media said the Chinese government would stabilize its market and support economic growth. According to the Xinhua news agency, Beijing will take several market-friendly measures, including on matters relating to monetary policy and foreign initial public offerings, in order to boost the country. Regarding macroeconomic operation, we must implement the decisions and arrangements of the CPC Central Committee, effectively invigorate the economy in the first quarter, proactively respond to monetary policy and maintain moderate growth in new loans, said translated version of the Xinhua report. The report added that the Chinese government continues to support various types of companies to list overseas, noting that it would work with US regulators, including the Security and Exchange Commission, on the matter. And this statement definitely is extremely important, and I've told you on my previous video that the fears of delisting of Chinese stocks are nothing else but the fears. And they didn't have more than 5% probability, in my opinion. And it happens, and for now we have this confirmation. On top of that, it also said that mainland and Hong Kong regulators should strengthen the communications and cooperation concerning the stability of Hong Kong's financial market. And definitely this news was the real catalyst for the price. And let's continue with the technical analysis. But before we dive deep right here, please subscribe to my channel, hit notification bell and hit the like button. This helps me a lot. And as I already mentioned in my previous video, because of the bullish divergence on the weekly time frame, I've told you that we will see some kind of news that will be the catalyst for the price. And it happened. And as you can see, on an hourly time frame, we have huge increase in volume. If I switch to daily time frame, let me show you that we have very high volume with this latest movement, and let me show you that the volume is the highest one all the way to its initial public offering. At the very beginning they had the daily volume that is higher than this one, but it is the second largest volume, and definitely it might indicate the trend reversal. On top of that, if I switch again to weekly time frame, let me show you right here, we have the highest volume ever. And definitely it might indicate that we hit the swing low for this asset, and it is quite low price target, but still from this range most likely we will see the movement to the upside. On top of that, let me show you the monthly time frame, and let me show you the candle that we have right here. It is a hammer candle that is extremely bullish despite of its red color, because we had a massive sell-off, and then bulls regained the control and pushed the price up. This means most likely we will see much higher prices in upcoming sessions. So I think from the technical standpoint that's it for now. In the next video, I will show you what should we expect next and how you can benefit from this price action. But for now, congratulations to all of you who took my call and who invested in this asset on every daily red candle. This means you might be up for significant amount of money. So, if you like my video, please hit the like button and subscribe to my channel with notification bell. And see you guys and girls next time. Bye!
I got the cash in the bag, stadium